Ooh, y'all. So listen, 2024 is 2024 and again. And this time, like never before. Baby. Happy holidays, y'all. As I speak, tens of thousands of Hell's Angels are headed to Aurora, Colorado to have a possible face-off with the street gang that has taken over a whole entire apartment complex. A Venezuelan street gang that came into America with the migrants that came from Mexico. Okay, this street gang has taken over an apartment complex, but I'm hearing that it's more than one. The police are getting involved, but it's like they're outnumbered, outmanned. And who would have thought that Hell's Angels would be the ones to come to the rescue and work as a militia for the people? But they're on their way. So before I get started, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening, y'all. We're about to get off into some things. I don't know if this reading is going to upload tonight on the actual holiday or if you're going to see it by tomorrow morning. But I'm recording this on Monday the 2nd, okay? I don't even know what deck I should use for this because this, man, y'all, this is about to be crazy. Talk about Sons of Anarchy on steroids times 10. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to use a different deck for both street gangs. If this reading runs a little long, then chances are it'll be up tomorrow. You'll probably see this tomorrow morning, no later than noon. But let's get off into some things, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest heavenly order, show me the energy around the Hell's Angels going to Aurora, Colorado. Baby, listen. Ten of Swords to the Two of Swords. Okay, they both came out in the upright. This is like all out betrayal, and they're going to bring an end to it. Two of Swords is like they're cutting off all of this energy that is being brought by this Venezuelan street gang. They see it almost as like blasphemy. This is something that they're not going to have happen. Okay, this is going to be a hangman for this Venezuelan street gang because believe it or not, everybody, the Hell's Angels are very, very deep in their feelings about this one, and they're not coming to play. They actually are very, very concerned about what's going on here. They may not be speaking out publicly. They're letting the public speak for them, but this is actually out of actual concern. And they're coming in swiftly. 8 of Wands. Make no mistake. I saw videos of them earlier this morning when I first got up, coming in like a caravan. And it was like the line or procession, rather, so to speak, seemed like it was never ending. Okay, so we've got the Lovers here, which represents choice, duality, and possibly, y'all, this could, I didn't expect to see this coming. This could be because of a merger, okay? So Hell's Angels could possibly be joined. If it's not just by other Hell's Angels, there could be other MCs that pull up with them to join. This is going to be one for the record books. When you say epic, this is one of those, the revolutions will not be televised, but it definitely will end up in social media. So, this Eight of Swords represents being binded, trapped, someone being held against their will. Somebody in one of these apartment buildings is either family or closely associated to the Hell's Angels. It's something that's very close to home. If it's not an actual relative, it's something that hits very, very close to home that ended up bringing in the I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but it's motorcycles coming down my street. It's something that hit very close to home, and they felt like they needed to get involved. They coming, y'all. Okay? So here it is. You've got the Emperor. Emperor represents someone that is in control, someone who is over things. So someone very high up, okay? I don't know if this is very high up in the Hell's Angels, but this is someone that's very well connected, someone that can call shots. Possibly a president of the club may have possibly called for this. Emperor also represents a father figure or a caretaker. And they're going to manifest getting these people out of harm's way. Okay? Six of Swords. This is, like people that are escaping a toxic situation, trying to get to calmer, safer areas. They're definitely going to help these people get out of harm's way. Now, this has to also do with money. Some kind of unearned money. And I heard that the Venezuelan street gang allegedly was strong arming people out of this complex and taking their money. Okay. Yeah, King of Swords and the Sun. Y'all, see, this is why you don't judge a book by its cover. There's somebody in this association who may come off very stoic, very stone-faced, somebody who plays no games, but they have a heart of gold. And when this came to the light, when all of this got exposed, they decided that they were going to take it in their own hands to even the score. They were not going to let this happen, not on my watch. And this is what this is what made this person decide to, spark into action. And this person is not coming, oh my God. This person is not coming without power, okay? Strength means this person, literally, when I move, they move, just like that. And we're seeing, how this works. Like, this is going to be something to where it's literally going to go down in history. Now, the real question is, why isn't the presidency, the current presidency, addressing this issue? You have to ask, where is the National Guard? Where's the military to back up the police? Why didn't they evacuate the other people and have the government come in with the armed forces, the Marines, whoever they need to come in with, to have a face-off with the street gang. This is the first time in history you're going to see a motorcycle club do what the government is supposed to do. 2024 has yet to cease to amaze me. I mean, every week it is something for the record books. Yeah. They're coming in to bring happier times, and they're going to inflict judgment. And this judgment is going to bring finality. Hold on, because I'm channeling a rock song. For those of y'all who listen to heavy metal, baby, I listen to everything. It's that let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm literally getting chills. Messages are coming in about alliances. This is going to spark not just the Hell's Angels coming in, but there's other groups that are going to want to come in to support the Hell's Angels. This is literally the streets coming in to take out the trash, and they're considering their options. This is multiple fractions coming together to take out the trash. King and Queen of Pentacles, okay? So King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a very prominent woman attached to this situation. Like I said, people are trying to figure out how to evacuate this area. Everybody's considering their options. Even the people who are not in this apartment complex are trying to figure out where they need to go to get the hell out of Dodge, because judgment is on its way. For those of you who don't know, this is Archangel Gabriel on this card. And when Archangel Gabriel blows his horn, it is a direct order from the Most High himself to let everyone know that God is coming to retrieve the souls of the saints. Meaning what I just said, let the bodies hit the floor. I'm literally saying, lay them out and let God sort them out. What is this? So we got the Fool that literally just jumped out my hand. It turned trine and it fell under this King of Swords, which this King of Swords could also represent law enforcement, okay? And this person was kind of iffy about taking this offer, okay? Because it's like, how in the world are the police supposed to work with the Hell's Angels? But it's one of those things where their back is against the wall, and at this point they're not getting the assistance that they need from the government. So what can you say? Okay, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't. Either we take this help from the Hell's Angels or we get obliterated, because who is going to come to help us? So I feel like law enforcement is up in the air about this. They don't know if this is a good thing to take this offer to work with the Hell's Angels, to let the Hell's Angels come in and assist them, but their back is against the wall. They really don't know what to do. This is above their pay grade. They don't know, how big and how out of hand this is going to get. And, Six of Coins is not just about unearned income. This is like equal reciprocity. You know, whether you tell us you need our help or not, we're on our way. And this is what we're coming to do. So it's like they're not even waiting for an okay or a we can work with you or not. They're on their way. You don't have a choice in the matter. We're coming in to balance this out, to even the score, to fix this problem. So okay. Yeah. And baby, listen, this has got a lot of people restless. A lot of people aren't getting any sleep. A lot of people are nervous. I feel like this Venezuelan street gang, they did not expect this out of all things to happen. The last thing they thought was going to be the Achilles heel for them was one of the largest motorcycle clubs in North America. Okay? They did not see this coming. Hold on. Let me cover this up, because Lord knows YouTube don't like the little naked people on the tarot cards. So here it is. You got the devil, okay, which represents the Hell's Angels. And they fall under the sun. They're coming in swiftly to bring peace and happier times. This is them giving their offer to actually set the people of Aurora, Colorado, in this area free. Now, remember what I said about multiple fractions, okay? This is going to be the strangest link up that you have ever seen outside of Sons of Anarchy. If you were a Sons of Anarchy fan, baby, this is Sons of Anarchy come to life, okay? They literally are about to do God's work. This is why I tell y'all, even the devil does the Lord's work at least once. They're about to come together. They're bringing different fractions together, different. I feel like they're going to kick this off, but there's going to possibly be other possible motorcycle gangs or other gangs in general that are going to offer help to eradicate this problem. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. And baby, they come in with the pressure, okay? They came to offer this assistance because they saw that this was a very tough situation. This was a very burdensome situation. Ten of Wands to the Ace of Cups, okay? I feel like it was a situation that had to do with like women and children. Baby, they're going to bring this to an end. Remember the song I told you, I keep hearing it, that let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. The warning to the Venezuelan street gang was the internet saying that they were coming. That's all you're going to get. Ace of Swords, the card of the truth. So it feels like the street gang, they're really considering their options. They're thinking about if they should stay and defend themselves or if they should evacuate. Oh man, yeah, here we go. You got the death card here falling under the Fool and the, what is this, the King of Swords. So yeah, they're coming to bring an end to this situation so that there can be balance through a new beginning, because if they end this energy, everything has to end so a new beginning can start. And they know when it comes down to it that, you know, these people need money, and this is why they're binding and trapping people. But when it comes down to it, these people are about to be out of luck, because Five of Pentacles mean that they're the outcast now, and they're looking at the best thing that can happen to them is going to jail. Literally, that's the best thing that can happen to them. Well, prison rather, because this is prison. Federal prison at that. Yeah. They're going to bring judgment and stability. And the Venezuelan street gang, they know their days are numbered, and I'm saying days loosely. And this is bringing regret, remorse, shame. They don't know how to come out of this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the table so that I can pull cards on this Venezuelan street gang. And for those of you who don't know, the Hells Angels are over 1 million deep throughout the North Americas. I believe I said that at the beginning of this reading. If I didn't, I'm saying it now. So if they decide to come from all the different, cities, all the surrounding areas, you could have over 100,000 Hells Angels in Aurora between tomorrow and Wednesday morning. And that's putting it lightly, okay? That's putting it lightly. And it doesn't take much to get 100,000 Hells Angels in the same place. Alrighty, I'm going to use some petty cards for the Venezuelan gang, because y'all came in and had no idea what you were getting yourself into. To be honest, I never even thought I'd see something like this. So this is definitely a plot twist. But 2024, I see, is full of plot twists. Also, a lot of the Hells Angels, I would not be surprised if they're MAGA supporters. So it all lines up to me. Yeah. So here we go. This new opportunity, Page of Wands, was supposed to line up and bring, a wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. So we got Death here and the 5 of Wands. Jesus Christ. Okay, y'all, I just had to take a moment of silence. If this Venezuelan street gang tries to fight this, okay, if they try to fight their way out of this, you got Strength at the bottom of the deck. You got the Death card, okay? Behold the pale white horse. You got the Grim Reaper on that pale white horse. There is a body under the pale white horse. As you can see, this person is gone over here. This person is trying to give a peace offering. Y'all, listen. This is not going to end well if the Venezuelan street gang tries to fight this. I knew I was hearing that song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, for a reason. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was from the Triple X soundtrack. I remember hearing it a lot in the bars years ago. King of Cups. So very, very, very concerned about what's going on, okay? They are not saying much publicly, but they are very concerned about what's happening, what's going on. Y'all, that Emperor from the last deck is coming out in their deck. So this is how you know this man is powerful. Okay, this is a man that's about family. He's about leave the women and children out of it. This is someone that's very old school, very to the code. He's very street code. You know, men against men. Leave the women and children out of it. Leave the civilians out of it. So this is where they crossed the line with him, when they started to mess with innocent families. They started to mess with the women and the children. He took this very personal. Leave the women and the children out of this. And boom. Look who popped up in their reading, y'all. The devil in this reading represents the hell's angels. You got the magician manifesting, bringing this situation to rest. Okay, situations pertaining to the past, attached to, you know, I don't even want to say this is a financial opportunity, new financial opportunity. It's like this gives me the energy of somebody who, y'all, they pulling up. This gives me the energy of someone who is very nostalgic about the past, and they think about when they were young and the hard times that they had and how much family means to them. And this is something that they want to protect and defend. They are strong in their belief that women and children are off limits. And this is what the hangman is going to be to this Venezuelan street gang. You're harassing innocent people. These are civilians. Wow. A gangster with a heart. Let me make some room on the table. This man is not playing. He came in the Venezuelan part of the reading and took over. It was like, don't want to hear nothing about what they got to say. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. Y'all got a choice. Okay? We're giving you a choice before we get here. You know we're on our way. The choice is to leave before we get here. Yeah. Okay, so once again, he sees this as a heavy betrayal. There were messages exchanged. Okay. So there could have been someone that communicated between that street gang and the Hells Angels, and they did not like the communication. Or maybe the Hells Angels came across some communications that was had between the street gang and some of the people that were there. Either way, they do not like the situation. They see it as an epic betrayal. Now, I want y'all to see this, right? Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but we've got an 8 of Wands here. Baby, these people are grossly outmatched. They're not ready for what's about to come to them, okay? They can't get enough help to get to them on time. And this wish fulfillment of theirs to swarm in on these apartments and wherever the area is in Aurora where they are, it did not pan out the way they thought it would. They didn't get enough money in this situation, or they didn't get the money that they thought they would get. So they probably got a few of the people's money, but they didn't get enough. It wasn't enough to do what they're doing. Yeah, so they came out of nowhere, like entrapped these people, like, held people captive. Like, they are terrorizing people, okay? And they're using any means necessary. And this was their way of getting balanced through a new beginning. So they couldn't just do like, any other gang and just set up shop and, make their money on the street. It's the way that they did it to get their stability. Like I said, it was a woman who came forward and spoke. Very important woman, and she's telling the truth. And this woman speaking out is what spoke to the heart of whoever this man is. Whoever this man is, that's a very key figure in this motorcycle club. She spoke to his heart. He was touched by this woman. I keep telling y'all, he says no women, no children. He wanted to get to the bottom of what happened. He wanted to know the truth about what happened. And this man, whoever this man is that is in his motorcycle club, is the unicorn. He literally is the gangster, the goon with a heart. He's so you got the star here, which means that this is what's going to, believe it or not, wow. It's like, this is what allegedly is going to bring hope to this area. And they're coming in fast, baby. Knight of Wands, they're coming in fast. See, you got the Knight of Pentacles over here, slowest moving knight in the deck, which represents the Venezuelan street gang. But here's the Hell's Angels. They're coming in like greased lightning. Took a leap of faith, and this is going to be the Hangman, okay? This Venezuelan street gang took a chance, took a leap of faith, jumped off the porch. But this is what's coming to them that they didn't see. Look at that. Can't make it up. The moon in the tower. This is what they didn't see. Baby, they about to, you see this tower? These people getting thrown out the tower, lightning hit the tower, and they flying out everywhere. What I tell y'all, let the bodies hit the floor. One way or the other, they going to get the hell up out that apartment complex. I tell you that much. And they will be getting up out the city. Now, how it happens, we'll have to stay tuned. Yeah. This is a major burden to this Venezuelan street gang. Okay? Very, very, very huge burden. And y'all, don't be surprised. Can't even talk, excuse me. Do not be surprised if this style of militia type justice travels to multiple different places, okay? If this starts to happen in multiple cities, do not be surprised that the streets are going to be the ones to be the new police when it comes to situations like this. Because seriously, the White House should be involved in this. There should be National Guards. There should be Marines. There should be Army. There's no way in the world that this is, being hid and covered up to where everybody's trying to pretend like a thing is not a thing. To me, it feels like the officials are trying to let this blow over and handle it quietly because they don't want the embarrassment of these ghetto problems. But in the meantime, the people are suffering because the politicians are trying to hide what's happening. And they can't hide this anymore. This is going to turn into global news. So you've got the Queen of Cups here and the, pardon me. Oh, there it is again, y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. You got the Queen of Cups here falling under Temperance, the King of Cups. And then right up under that, Three of Pentacles, the card that represents going into union, working together, merging, Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity. Baby, this is going to be bigger than just the Hell's Angels. There's going to be a gathering of multiple fractions that are going to come together, possibly multiple motorcycle gangs or multiple street affiliations that are going to band together to run them out. And they're going to help the police to do it, or do it for the police. This is what they're prepared to do. Ooh-wee. Four of Wands, yeah. Both sides of the fence are about to become a gray area, everybody. Oh my gosh, there's going to be a merger and it's going to happen fast. Yep. This judgment is going to come through them working together. So if you're in this Venezuelan street gang, it probably would be best for you to just, sneak out the complex and find you something else to do. Y'all, they're not going to be able to escape. Six of Swords is being able to leave and escape peacefully. They're not going to be able to retreat. Judgment is coming. Five of Pentacles. These people are about to be ostracized. They're going to be outnumbered and out in the cold. They're already, in the Five of Pentacles with the community. So nobody in the community is going to take them in. And there's a lot of powerful people attached to this that are heartbroken about how this happened. The Biden administration really is dropping the ball on this. And Kamala, I don't know how you're going to actually be elected after something like this is happening and this administration is not sending in reinforcements. Like, you're out campaigning, but you or the current president are not sending in reinforcements. This is highly embarrassing for law enforcement. Okay? Not the Hell's Angels, law enforcement. Yep. People are going to be looking at Kamala and the action that she's taking to bring stability. Okay? And it's going to be heartbreak. It's going to bring her heartbreak about how this situation pans out, because seriously, somebody needs to be on the phone coordinating something to get, military in here. Y'all see this? They're going to hold her accountable for, not sending resources, multiple resources. Two of Cups. So the streets and law enforcement are going to come together, and this is going to bring, heartache, regret, remorse, sorrow, and it's coming in swiftly. This Venezuelan street gang, excuse me, I can't even say I feel sorry for y'all, because this is utterly one of the most unexpected things I've ever seen. But somebody had to go and fix this problem. I just didn't expect it to be who came. So look, when they saw these people were being displaced from their homes and people were losing money, look at this. The offer. The offer came from none other than the Hell's Angels. And y'all, geez, they're going to get these people out of this area. They're going to come out of this area, um, and they're coming in swiftly. Okay. Coming in swiftly and victoriously. Y'all, never in my life I see something like this. I'm going to pull a couple of oracles and some karma cards from my handmade deck for the Venezuelan street gang. And then I'm going to finish this so that it can be uploaded as soon as possible. I got a request to do this reading, and little did you know, I was already on it. So, yeah. Whew. Sucks to be y'all. Tell you that. Alrighty, Panther Oracles. Okay, so we've got care, readiness, and care. So the motorcycle gang really is concerned about the families, and they're willing to come in and assist the people who need help. And they're going to triumph. You know, it's a race against the clock to bring this to an end. Evidence and friendship. So what that's telling me is that they're going to find out, you know, who assisted them as far as helping them to get firearms and things of that nature. It's like everybody associated to this Venezuelan street gang is going to be dealt with. You've got gain and disturbance. So, man. And, yeah, they're promising to bring good news to the people of Aurora. Who had lost through this conflict. Alrighty, so we can get some of these karma cards, and then I'm out of here. Show me the karma of the Venezuelan street gang. I hear sirens in the background, so that's a sign. Oh, Lord. So you will share the same fate as Judas. That's the fire department and the police. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background. It says total reversal of fortune. So whatever money they got, they're going to lose. Like, this is going to be a lose-lose situation for this street gang. The Most High is reversing your work. So didn't I tell y'all, even the devil does the God work at least once? Even the devil does the Lord's work at least once. And the hell's angels are coming in to do the work of God. Who would have ever thought? I'm telling you, 2024 has me in awe every week. So this is God reversing the fortune of this street gang. Oh God, graveyard dirt. That's self-explanatory. It says your plan backfired. Binding will break your own spiritual back. So them binding the will of the people is what's going to be their end all be all. The Most High has rejected your apology. So there's no apology they can give. There's no way out of this. Yep. And look at this. It's no fixing this situation. I already said it sucks to be them. The way those dogs are yelping is probably how these Venezuelan street gang is about to sound. Hold on. You became your own offering when your sacrifice was denied. So pretty much they sacrificed themselves. This whole thing backfired. Your name is being removed from the book of life. Yeah, so if they decide to go to war with this motorcycle gang, it's curtains. It literally is curtains. You had a chance to walk away. I said the moment that they heard on social media that they were coming, that was your warning to leave. The meek shall inherit the spoils of the stolen bounty. So they're going to even help people to get back what was taken from them. Case closed, final judgment. So it's nothing they could say. There's no negotiations. You were warned. Tapped into the wrong energy. Yeah, y'all fucked around and found out. Your downfall will be the greatest teaching moment. God won't honor your request. So, yeah, it's a wrap, guys. This Venezuelan street gang is literally going to... They're going to be a cautionary tale. They're going to make an example out of them so that any other street gang that wants to come... excuse me, any other street gang that wants to come into America from, other countries, this is going to be the warning to you of what's to come if you come in and mess with the civilians of this country. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd see something like this, but help is on the way. And this time it's in the form of a motorcycle club. So I'm going to close this reading right here. Happy holidays to everyone. Prayers out to the residents of Aurora, Colorado that are being afflicted by this situation. And hopefully this is over soon and it's resolved as peacefully as possible. As far as the Venezuelan street gang, if you resist arrest and you decide to test your nuts, you will go down in history in a blaze from what I see right here. So I'm going to call this reading to an end. This reading is adjourned. And everybody, once again, happy Labor Day. Many blessings to you. Be safe. And Lord, have mercy. To the people of Aurora, my prayers are with you. And if no one ever told you, God, I never thought I'd say this. I guess thank you. Yeah, thank you to the Hell's Angels for helping these people out. Wow. I feel like I'm in a vortex, y'all. With that being said, let me get out the Twilight Zone. Speak to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Good night, y'all.